pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing as I ask for a moment of silence. The mayor is going to come up.
Hi, Mr. President, thank you for a moment of silence. It's in honor of Joseph Ron Heppes. We knew him as Ron Heppes, former alderman in the city of Middletown, a longtime resident, or probably nearly close to being a lifelong resident, raised five boys in Middletown. The funeral was today. Myself, Mr. Massey, attended the funeral today along with Mary in my office. His son John was in my class of 76. Known the family for a long time. Ron was a dedicated public servant, served as a New York State policeman, I believe BCI, then he worked for the Orange County District Attorney's Office, very active in the Ancient Order of Hibernians, as you can see, the Grand Marshal. So thank you for that moment of silence, and let's have it right now. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, roll.
Alderman Rodriguez.
Here.
Alderman Jean-Francois.
Here.
Alderman Johnson.
Here.
Alderwoman Ray.
Here.
Alderman Gomez.
Here.
Alderman Green.
Here.
Alderman Witt.
Here.
Alderman Massey.
Here.
President Rodriguez.
Here.
Quorum is present.
Approval of minutes.
We have February 17th and March 3rd, please.
Motion by Alderman Massey for both, seconded by Alderman Witt. All in favor?
Aye.
Correspondence.
Nothing this evening.
For the good of the city.
Nothing this evening.
Remarks of the mayor.
Thank you again. Okay, Maria, go ahead. Yes, myself and Council President Rodriguez, acting in our positions of both elected officials and members of the Middletown Police Commission, we're happy to attend the Police Department Awards on Saturday night. They had about 150 people in attendance at Mount Carmel, the public area that they have at Mount Carmel School. And I want to congratulate all the award recipients. These were intra-departmental awards, recognition of work over 2025, life-saving, and a variety of other things. I'm sure the chief will touch on it. But we were happy to attend on behalf of the city, myself and Miguel, and I want to congratulate all the award recipients. We also attended on Saturday the opening of the Sher-e-Punjab, I think I said that right, Indian restaurant at 9 King Street. They had a fine sampling of their menu available. It's at the former Sugar Shack on King Street, a great addition to downtown Middletown. I don't think there's an Indian restaurant within the downtown. I know there's one on Dolson and one on 211, but a great addition, and I encourage people to once again try it. It's you have a lot of choices in downtown Middletown for food, so please give them a shot. We also had a meeting here at City Hall last week. It was the governor's budget proposal. The Dr. Damia Harris Madden, who was the commissioner of the New York State Office of Children and Family Services, made the budget presentation on behalf of the governor. She was also here to answer questions to constituents and different groups. We did have, I know, a representative from RECAP. We had a private private operator of child care services, and there were some great questions that were presented to her. She addressed them all adequately, made it very clear how much incentive there is in this new budget coming up for child care and other programs that benefit families in our state. So I wanted to thank Dr. Harris Madden for coming down and thank all those who attended. We had a pretty good turnout from city officials and city department heads along with members of the public. Last meeting, I gave you an update on the O&W station. This time we'll give you an update on the South Street parking garage. The photo on the top left is an aerial photo of the wall being constructed towards the back of the property. That's where the overhang will go. And we're hoping to add about 80 spaces on this phase one of this. It'll be an up and down lot off of Washington Street. The construction site is active. I think Jacob has given us a June 26 projected completion date. Hopefully it'll be before that. Saturday night was a perfect example of why we need this parking garage, both Friday and Saturday. Friday night, we had about 500 people at the Paramount Theater for the Anthony Rodia, the comedian, and Saturday night, we had a sold-out house. That's 1,000-plus people visiting the theater, visiting the restaurants, walking downtown, getting a cup of coffee. It was just a great weekend. The police department did a great job handling the crowd, but you could feel a little bit of a pinch because of the parking that's all under construction, both in the South Street lot, in the courthouse lot, and so we were inundated with vehicles, which was great. We were inundated with people, which is even better, and they got out of their cars, they walked around downtown and enjoyed themselves. So thank you, good job for the Paramount Theater for the booking. I'm sure Maria will outline some of the upcoming acts, and she can also tell you privately some of the acts that they're working on, because we don't want to put out unless we book them. But she's working on some great acts and hoping to get a positive response from our broker. And my last item is the State of the City address. A little bit late this year, been a little busy, but we'll be doing it on April 7th and at 7 p.m. So, of course, the public is invited. We'll have it on Facebook Live, I believe, Rick?
Correct.
And we will also have it running on Channel 20. So, any questions?
Any question for the mayor? Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you.
Okay, remarks of department heads, economic development.
Good evening, everyone. Looking for your support tonight on the transportation study, like I mentioned before, as part of the BOA process at the Middletown Community Campus. We also have, as the mayor was saying, we had the sold-out show this past weekend. We have some other great exciting acts coming up. This Saturday, we have Andy Cooney Irish Celebration. We also have this week some Irish classic movies. So in celebration of St. Paddy's Day, the whole week, we'll have The Luck of the Irish at the Paramount this week. Also, some other comedians, like I just mentioned, we have Justin McKinney coming, we have Caroline Ray coming, we have also a Ultimate Journey tribute group, and booking some other acts, which I'll be able to release once we have confirmation and under contract. And we have a ribbon cutting this Saturday at 11 a.m. 2 North Street. It's a new candle making shop. You make candles, they'll have retail as well. So come Saturday at 11 a.m. and we'll cut the ribbon, and excited to add another great business to our downtown community. And that's all I have.
Any question for Maria? Thank you, Maria. DPW Commissioner.
Good evening, all. I'm going to be brief until the state of the city. So,
Oh, you're giving it this year?
what's that? No. Until the
It'll be
mayor.
next to
The mayor. Meaning I'm allocating all my time to the mayor because it's going to be long. Yes, it's going to be long, the mayor said. Looking forward to it all the time. He's the best cheerleader for the city ever. So, Alderman Massey, the reservoir level, the last few days of rain helped us out a lot. We're at 85% now. So hopefully, and we're not even average monthly. So hopefully, April showers bring May flowers. So hopefully in April we're going to get much more and we'll be in good shape without having to pump or bypass. You have several resolutions before you tonight. So if you have any questions, we just discussed them during the Board of Estimate. For us, we appreciate your support. Any questions about capital projects, I'll be happy to answer them.
Just a quick question. Yard waste, when's that going to start?
Let me look it up and I'll get back to you.
Okay.
I'll look it up right now.
Anyone else have any questions for the commissioner? All right, thank you, Jacob.
Thank you.
Superintendent of Recreation?
Good evening, everyone. Just an update on our programming, what's going on with the rec. We are participating in the United States Conference of Mayors, hosting a America 2020 250 City Art Poster Project. It's on our site, all the information on how to enter and what we're looking for in the posters. Ideas are the image of City of Middletown and also the signing of the Declaration of Independence, incorporating both of those into a poster. So that's what we're looking for, and that is all ages can enter. We have our Easter egg hunts coming up. A new program that we thought that would take off instantly is the Middletown Hometown Harmony. That's with Gregory Bennett, retired music teacher with us from the Middletown School District. It's for 1st through 12th graders, starting Saturday, April 11th. It's $50 for city residents and $70 for non. Registration is very low right now, so we're hoping it picks up because we know the potential of this program because of Greg Bennett and all the work, amazing work that he does. So we're hoping that that picks up soon. Spring Break Camp registration is also out. Free programming we have going on right now: Story Time Come Alive, Sensory Time, Youth Open Gym on Monday and Wednesdays, Teen Open Gym on Thursdays, and Music with Littles. Paid youth programming: boxing club, boxing clinics, art classes, soccer clinics, and cheerleading clinics. Adult paid programming, which is continually expanding. We have the boxing club, pickleball, soccer open gym, basketball open gym, volleyball open gym, Get Fit with Darylyn, and knockout boxing. Some events that we just had: thank you to the Middletown Police Department. We had our annual March Madness Cops First Kids game. Kids did lose this year. But thank you to the police department for making this a wonderful yearly community event that we do with the youth. And thank you to DJ Echo for volunteering his time to MC and DJ the event, because without it, it'd be pretty dull and boring. So thank you to DJ Echo. We also this year had our first ever Fat Tire bike race at the reservoir, which was very, very successful. Ryan Yasika, the gentleman who made all the mountain bike trails, he was the head and the lead on that. He had 23 participants there from all over. There's a mountain bike crew that travels all over for races, and Ryan was very happy for this first one, and we're hoping to continue to expand on it and offer some summer, fall riding also. We had our Winterfest in February, co-sponsored by the Lions Club. That was another successful event. DJ Echo DJ'd there, and Salvation Army gave out hot chocolate the whole time, and that was another successful event that we had. We had that fake spring, so we had to close our ice rink, but if we would have toughed it out, we probably could have had a few more sessions, but it is dangerous to let it completely melt and then have to refreeze, so we did shut it down, and it will be coming down next week sometime. And then the start farmer market season. And then also, I started working with Julissa, the senior center director, to start the transition to put the seniors under recreation. Everything is going great so far. Julissa's being very transparent about all the programs and offerings. So right now, the step that we're at is all on me, learning all the programs. She sent me lots of files to go over. I've stopped in a few times and seen what's going on, but now it's just me reading and learning more about the program so we could start progressing with the complete transition. Any questions?
Any questions? Maple Hill Pool?
We have Wednesday, John and I, Bianchi, have a Teams meeting with the engineer and the raindrop company to see where we are. There are a lot of engineering issues on getting the specs out to go out for bid. Being it's so old in that equipment room, there's lots of moisture in there, so everything is rusted. So he's trying to get everything together so we can get it approved by the health department and then get it out to bid. Yes, splash pad.
I know.
At Maple.
Maple Hill Splash Pad. All right, anyone else? Mike?
I forgot. When will with spring coming along now, parents start also thinking ahead of themselves for the summer. When will be the registration time for the summer camps for the children?
We are working on that right now. We have to get, for sports camp, we do have to get the permit to use the high school facility. Our other unfortunate option would be hosting it outside, but we are working on all of our summer registration, all of our summer happenings, and to get that out as soon as possible. We're also working with community development with Maria Bruni and the seniors on getting a big community calendar together of all the events and all the happenings for spring and summer.
Thank you for the info.
All right, thank you. Fire Chief?
Good evening again. With the 2 calls we had during this meeting, we're up to 251 for the year. Yesterday, we had two alarm fires, not back to back, but within a couple hours of each other. First one was at 60 Mill Street. And we brought in the County Arson Bureau to do the investigation, not that it was an arson fire. They deemed it accidental due to an air fryer. No injuries, just damage to the first and second floor. We had 36 Middletown members on scene, plus the assistance of Slate Hill's Fast Team, and then covering the city, we had to bring in Howells with an engine, Circleville with an engine, and Mechanicstown with the tower ladder. And then we had the fire a little later on at 10 William Street, a 3-apartment house. Again, we brought in the Orange County Arson Bureau. They did their investigation, again, was deemed accidental to a heater on the second floor with heavy damage to 2 apartments on the second, with smoke and water damage on the first. 31 Middletown members, again, assisted by Slate Hill, and the same coverage for the standby was the Circleville, Mechanicstown, and Howells. We are getting a really good turnout from the Middletown High School kids. We're getting a lot of kids walking in that want to join. It seems to be steamrolling, know somebody. We got a couple of members right now going through the Firefighter 1 program. We got 4 members going through the BOCES program. So we're getting a really good incline of membership, which is great. We have the 5 cadets at the academy right now. I think they're on week 6 out of 15. So we still have a little time before we get them back, but they're all doing well. I get a weekly report from the fire academy on their status and things like that if there's any issues. We will be holding our annual dinner on June 13th at the Town of Walk Hill Golf Club. We will be inviting all the council members, as always, and a guest. It's a good time. Please come if you can. We didn't have a dinner last year, things just didn't pan out. So this year we'll be doing our annual awards dinner. This year's parade will be October 10th, Saturday. Again, I think Randy's have been discussing with Maria on maybe if there could be if there's any kind of incorporation of a city event the same day to get more people to the parades. A couple of departments are actually looking forward to it since we don't do a parade every year. They know it's our every 3 years now, so they're kind of a little more excited about coming into the city for the parade. And then in October for Fire Prevention Week, we haven't done one in a few years, but we're going to be offering an open house at the firehouse, doing fire prevention for the for the local kids. Again, we haven't done one in many years because we do all the other city events, and it's kind of the same kids handing out the same fire prevention material. So, but we're going to try to change things up. We're trying to come up with a better program along with what we do at the schools, that we do for that week. We try to hit all the daycares that ask us to come in all the city schools. So that's all I have.
Any question for the Fire Chief? Alderman Witt?
Thank you. You mentioned I think you said Firefighter 1, is that's the training with the volunteers go?
That's the baseline training when they first get in.
Right. Is there still a long backlog? Wasn't there a big backlog a couple years ago to get people in there? Or?
There was, no more. Because now they offer it in 2 separate kind of ways. They offer hands-on or in-person classes, and they're also offering an online. So you do everything, all your classroom stuff is online. And then you only have to go down there a couple of days to do all the skills testing. Some it works for, some it doesn't work for. Some need that one-on-one interaction. Some are really doing well with the online part of the reading and the assignments. And then they go down for like a full Saturday and possibly Sundays, and they do all their skill test outs.
Okay. Can I ask one more?
Go ahead.
Like, so do we have, because we were getting a lot of the interest, do we have like another, like, bigger group that's like gearing up to jump into this?
Well,
does
like
it-
I
does
said,
it-
right now, we just had the 4 start, and then we do have like more members. I think we have like 8 that have come in since.
Nice.
That are gearing up to get
Nice.
ready. We just
That's my
had,
question.
our
Thank you.
meeting night was 2 Mondays ago. We had 5 more members or kids from the school district, walk in with a friend that's already a member, and they want to be involved in the city, so.
Thank you.
All right, anyone else? All right, thank you, Chief. Police Chief.
Good evening. As the mayor mentioned earlier, we did host our award ceremony this past week. It's a really nice recap of things that have gone on throughout the year, highlights of the year, and all the teamwork that goes into addressing the needs and the issues within the community. So congratulations to all my people. They do an amazing job day in and day out for each and every one of us and for the members of the community, from our dispatchers, our clerical staff, maintenance people, to the police officers, detective supervisors. And last week was just a real highlight of all that work. Today, a group of our staff from the police department partnered with the senior center and did a lunch for the seniors. They did a corned beef and cabbage lunch. Had about 70 attendees, and it was really nice. The seniors are very excited. There's a little competition between who made a better corned beef than another, and they were very vocal about it. So it was a great event. Sergeant Gallagher and Sergeant McInerney spearheaded that and put it together. Got some support to fund it from the PVA, so I thank them as well. Other than that, today, police officer Aiden Burgess started with us. Today was his first day as a member of the Middletown Police Department, so we welcome him and congratulate him. And other than that, I have nothing unless you have questions.
Any question for the police chief? All right, thank you, Chief. Jacob, just wanted to see if you had that information for yard waste.
Yes, thank you. April 6, Monday, April 6. We pick up yard waste, and then Sunday, put it out Sunday night, please. Thank you.
All right, thank you. City clerk,
Nothing this evening.
any question for the city clerk? All right, public hearings and grievances?
Good evening. We do have one public hearing this evening. Notice is hereby given that the City of Middletown will hold a public hearing on Monday, March 16th, on or as near to 7:30 PM as possible in the Common Council Chamber, second floor, 16 James Street, to hear any and all persons wishing to be heard on the recently passed local law number 1 of 2026 regarding a local law transferring supervision of public works from the Superintendent of Recreation to the Commissioner of Public Works. Full text of the local law number 1 of 26 is available in the office of the Common Council Clerk, City Hall, 16 James Street, and on the city website.
At this time, the public hearing is now open. Anyone from the public? Jacob, do you have any comments? Any members from the council? All right, got a motion to close it? Alderman Massey, second by Alderman Green, all in favor?
Aye.
All right, it's closed. Remarks of Alderman. Alderman Rodriguez.
None this evening.
Alderman John Francois.
Yes, good evening. The DPW Traffic Committee met this evening. We had a request for handicap parking. No action was taken. I'm looking forward for the next DPW committee meeting. Thank you.
Alderman Johnson.
Nothing this evening.
Alderman Ray.
I just want to really quickly shout out the Monhagen Drama Club, which includes the mayor's grandson and our city clerk's daughter and my own daughter, along with a bunch of very talented kids. And I just want to thank the entire cast and crew and teachers and everyone who put together what I thought was an outstanding production of Newsies. So congrats to all of them. You did an amazing job.
Alderman Gomez.
Chairman, this was this week will end winter finally, March 20th, the first day of spring. And this was a very difficult winter for many of our families when we had the cold front Many of us experience broken furnaces, and many families realize that their insurance policies does not cover that. $20,000 plus the cost to replace a boiler in many instances, especially if you have older homes. So I'm reaching out to our state officials to see what resources we could offer, present to our communities, and hopefully we could have something that we could share that will be for the good of everybody in our city. And we'll present that at our next Community Communication and Historical Society Committee, which I'm asking our esteemed and fantastic clerk to schedule hopefully for April or mid-April for our second meeting if it's possible. That's it.
Alderman Green,
Nothing this evening.
Alderman Witt.
Thank you. Just one thing, very quickly. Raylan left me this one, I guess, accidentally, probably, because there was so much going on. The football and cheerleading registration opened yesterday, and the information is on their Facebook page. There's a Middletown Youth Football website, and I can tell you, like, we didn't go through this as parents. That was not my daughter's thing, but this is an amazing program, and the number of kids who are involved in this, it's really good to see. And one of the things that they do, and please help me out here, Miguel. I mean, this is the foundation also for these varsity teams that are winning all these championships. I think it's 2 or 3 in the last several years, and our cheerleading teams do well, and it also, it just sort of, it brings everybody together, and I know that that's something that you've said forever, to try to get that collaborativeness between the school district and the younger levels. So please I encourage people to check this out. It's a good program, and they play on great facilities, either at Wolfslayer Field, which is all the tradition, and they also do some things. I know there's a youth night every year at the high school, and it's incredible to see the kids come out, and there's like probably, when they get combined, probably 100 cheerleaders and 200 football kids, or it's pretty good. And with that in mind, there's also going to be a baseball game on April 10th where the Little League is going to be honored at night. So, again, it's a real good thing to get the little kids around the big kids. I know that there's a kid on the varsity, Rudy Cherry, who played Little League, and he's going to play college ball. So, the foundation starts, and it's good, and that's what these other communities have. So when we can do the same, we got a lot of things going on. So it's all very helpful. Thank you for listening.
Thank you. Alderman Massey,
Nothing this evening.
new business.
Good evening. We have a resolution sponsored by Alderman Jean-Francois authorizing the acceptance of a proposal for a transportation and traffic study for the Middletown Community Campus.
Resolution sponsored by Alderman John Francois, seconded by Alderman Johnson. Any discussion? Roll.
Rodriguez?
Aye.
Jean-Francois?
Aye.
Johnson?
Aye.
Ray?
Aye.
Gomez?
Aye.
Green?
Aye.
Witt?
Aye.
Massey?
Aye.
President Rodriguez?
Aye.
Carries. Resolution sponsored by Alderman Johnson, amending Chapter 161 of the City Code of Middletown to permit dogs in designated downtown parks.
Resolution sponsored by Alderman Johnson, seconded by Alderman Gomez. Any discussion? Roll.
Rodriguez?
Aye.
Jean-Francois?
Aye.
Johnson?
Aye.
Ray?
Aye.
Gomez?
Aye.
Green?
Aye.
Witt?
Aye.
Massey?
Aye.
President Rodriguez?
Aye.
Carries. Resolution sponsored by Alderman Johnson, amending Chapter 156 of the City Code of Middletown to clarify restrictions on the possession of open containers of alcoholic beverages.
Resolution sponsored by Alderman Johnson, seconded by Alderman Green. Any discussion? Roll.
Rodriguez?
Aye.
Jean-Francois?
Aye.
Johnson?
Aye.
Ray?
Aye.
Gomez? Green?
Aye.
Witt?
Aye.
Massey?
Aye.
President Rodriguez?
Aye.
Carries. Resolution sponsored by Alderwoman Ray authorizing engineering services for the Police Department roof replacement project and a temporary borrowing from the fund balance.
Resolution sponsored by Alderman Ray, seconded by Alderman Gomez. Any discussion? Roll.
Rodriguez?
Aye.
Jean-Francois?
Aye.
Johnson?
Aye.
Ray?
Aye.
Gomez?
Aye.
Green?
Aye.
Witt?
Aye.
Massey?
Aye.
President Rodriguez?
Aye.
Carries. Resolution sponsored by Alderman Green authorizing the award of a contract for catwalk repairs and renovations at the Paramount Theater and authorizing a budget transfer.
Resolution sponsored by Alderman Green, seconded by Alderman John Francois. Any discussion? Roll.
Rodriguez? Aye. Jean-Francois.
Aye.
Johnson.
Aye.
Ray.
Aye.
Gomez. Green.
Aye.
Witt. Massey.
Aye.
President Rodriguez.
Aye.
Carries. A resolution sponsored by Alderman Massey, amending Resolution Number 8824, adopted May 21st, 2024, authorizing the acceptance of a grant for the Middletown Community Campus Strategic Plan.
Resolution sponsored by Alderman Massey, second by Alderman Green. Any discussion? Roll.
Rodriguez.
Aye.
Jean-Francois.
Aye.
Johnson.
Aye.
Ray.
Aye.
Gomez. Green.
Aye.
Witt.
Aye.
Massey.
Aye.
President Rodriguez.
Aye.
Motion carries. Resolution sponsored by Alderman Rodriguez authorizing a public hearing on a proposed two-lot subdivision at 14 Railroad Avenue.
Resolution sponsored by Alderman Rodriguez, second by Alderman John Francois. Any discussion? Roll.
Rodriguez.
Aye.
Jean-Francois.
Aye.
Johnson.
Aye.
Ray.
Aye.
Gomez.
Aye.
Green.
Aye.
Witt.
Aye.
Massey. President
Aye.
I'm sorry. Massey.
Aye.
President Rodriguez.
Abstain.
President Rodriguez abstains. We have a resolution authorizing the acceptance of a proposal from CT Mail Associates for dam safety inspection and engineering services and a budget transfer.
A resolution sponsored by Alderman Ray, seconded by Alderman Johnson. Any discussion? Roll.
Rodriguez.
Aye.
Jean-Francois.
Aye.
Johnson.
Aye.
Ray.
Aye.
Gomez.
Aye.
Green.
Aye.
Witt.
Aye.
Massey.
Aye.
President Rodriguez.
Aye.
Carries. That concludes new business.
Audit.
Mr. President, I move the accounts be audited, the claims be adjusted, and the city treasurer be authorized to issue warrants for their payment.
Resolution sponsored by Alderman Massey, seconded by Alderman Johnson. Roll.
Rodriguez.
Aye.
Jean-Francois.
Aye.
Johnson.
Aye.
Ray.
Aye.
Gomez.
Aye.
Green.
Aye.
Witt.
Aye.
Massey.
Aye.
President Rodriguez.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Move to adjournment.
Second. Aye.
Aye.